It's a city also known for its wonderful summertime rodeo, the Stampede. This is Calgary, where their arena was built to look like a saddle. The Flames are on home ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro is coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich, and tonight we get to see the top team in the league. Wonder what it's like to coach the best team.
Well, why wouldn't you, Doc? You certainly want to be standing behind that bench, but there are some challenges because you know the opposition is going to bring their best. They know that we're playing really well. They don't want to get embarrassed. So I think the challenge is to continue to get the focus from your team, play the way that you have, but understand is that you're going to have to bring your work boots here tonight to have any chance in winning this game.
The Flames coaching staff has prepared them extremely well. Regardless of the situation, they never change. If they're up a goal, down a goal, they stay with their same game plan and adjust accordingly. That's why they're on top of the league standings.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. This man's in goal tonight. The coach's decision made with confidence for the home team. Murray's the other Union rep among the goaltenders trade for the Penguins. All goalies love shutouts, even if some don't want you to mention it too early. He has held the enemy scoreless once this year. How's that? It's a wonderful night for hockey. Scarbosa sent to the big center ice circle for the Flames. Bennett opposite him for the Penguins. A shot. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Fires. Oh, a close call there.
In this situation, you have to hit the nets.
They score! Wow, that's getting on the board fast.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
Murray's only just to get a little piece of this. It's not nearly enough as the puck's behind him.
Schen's goal has gotten his team ahead.
Boy, you can just feel the energy in this building right now after that early goal.
The Flames from the neutral zone start to work. Takes a shot. Score!
Time of the goal. 1 minute.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
Murray's in almost perfect position. I say almost because the shot's better. It just beats him.
The Penguins prevail on the draw. Big hit, possession gone.
That's one part of the game the fans love is contact, and it doesn't get any bigger than that.
Puck loose, strong defensive play by Phil Kessel. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call.
33 seconds.
Petrovic's got 2 minutes for interference.
Clearly an interference call, not allowing the player to get involved into the play.
Pittsburgh's power play numbers have been off the charts this year. They've been absolutely dominant with the man advantage. However, their opponent's been much the same. I'll be interested, guys, to see who takes an unnecessary penalty and if they have to pay a price.
And we get a penalty. The referee to the table, a player to the box. Calgary's got 2 for boarding. Pittsburgh's power play gets a 5-on-3, and it's a long one. Let's see how they perform. Calgary's, oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Got the iron with the shot. Good place to shoot from. They score! A short-handed goal.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Murray's not going to stop that one, Edzo. It's delivered so perfectly just inside the post.
The Penguins control from the faceoff. One into another. Wonderful chance was set up, and the pass just goes wide.
Assisted by number...
And he's all alone.
Meyer.
Boy, what reaction. He's got it again. Good work by Shen.
27 seconds.
And the loose puck gathered in by Bennett. Trying to go to Hornquist. Very important if he can clear this puck out. Grab, great chance ahead. Brings a shot. They score! A shorthanded goal for multiple times in this game.
When you're in the low slot and a puck's on the backhand, you got to react quickly.
Murray's down in his butterfly a little early. That opens up the top of the net, and he gets beaten cleanly.
Under 5 minutes gone in this period. You can see momentum in this game. It has shifted, and it is expanding even more. The advantage is 4 goals. Pittsburgh's... He scores!
When you're taking a slap shot like that, you got to get your whole body into it. He did.
Murray's out in position. He's just hoping this hits him. He's not able to move quick enough to make the stop.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
The Penguins are in a hole here, so their coaches try to jumpstart their team by pulling the goaltender.
And the faceoff's won. Into the end of attack. Score! He's got his second.
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses, he drops into the default butterfly position to see if he can cover enough net.
The Penguins with a win at center.
Scored by number 2, Luke Shen.
Calgary's in possession as they travel the boards.
17, Mike Scarborough.
Loose puck brought in by Ennis.
Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 21 seconds.
Picked up in the attacking zone. Fires. He scores!
When in doubt, go to the backhand.
The butterflies become a default position for the goaltender, Edzo, and while the shot is nice, he's down in that butterfly position way too quickly.
Just under 7 minutes played. Calgary's lived up to every bit of reputation they've developed for piling up the goals. Way ahead now. Retreats into the defensive zone. Pitching this one to Scarbosa. Big chance! Outstanding stop! Strong wrist shot. Score! He's got his second of the game.
The goaltender was surprised at how quick that snapshot got on top of him.
A lot of times the goaltender feels like his positioning is perfect and he's got the net covered. Guess what? He doesn't.
Pittsburgh's got that one. Now what? Snapping a pass to Hagelin. He's alone. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 25 seconds.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
Calgary. Got another face-off win.
Scored by number 5.
He can start some danger here. And he's hammered.
Whoa, pick yourself up after that one. That is a big hit.
Breakaway. He scores. He completes the hat trick.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Now that's a beauty, Edzo. That ripples the top of the net. The goaltender's got to be able to stay on his feet as long as he can if he's going to be able to stop such a perfect shot.
Calgary's got it off the draw at center. Pitching it to Petrovic.
Scored by number 2, Luke.
Around through the corner.
Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 35
And this
seconds.
is his drop back. He's going back to get organized.
Oh, just a few inches from being a perfectly placed shot.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? Fires! Blocked that one. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
Schen's had an outstanding season. Every time it seems he gets a chance to score, he's able to finish it. And that's all with being the focus of the other team.
Clean win on the draw. Enormous collision. Got it in his own end. Decides to go back and see if his goalie's got any better ideas. Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas? Score! It's the 50th of his career.
50 career goals in this league. No small feat for this player. He's hoping for a lot more, and so is the fan base. Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in really good position, Eddie. He just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
The Penguins win the draw. What's next?
By number 7.
Puck out of play over the glass, so another face-off coming up because they can't play it where it landed.
Number 6.
A real satisfying milestone for him to cross 50 goals in his career.
14, Kurt Gogol. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 10
Pittsburgh's
seconds.
collected another victory on the
Now
face-off.
you can support
Breakaway! In all alone! Great save!
styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
Decides he wants the corner. Shoots one. Good save there. Nice tip of the pass. Look at this chance. He scores!
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Edzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here.
15, Turner.
Gains the blue line.
Assisted.
Drives to the net.
Evan Ludoff.
Hornquist got it in his own end, headed towards center.
Alex
To
Petrovic.
Scarbosa.
Time of the goal.
The breakaway. Score! It's a hat trick.
He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Edzo, just because you're in the butterfly doesn't mean you can give in to the shooter. You still have to move. He looked like he thought he was in perfect shape to make the stop and didn't have to move. Bad guess.
Pittsburgh's got another face-off win. Puck loose. Good defensive
Scored by
play.
number 17, Mike Scarbosa.
Puck is thrown to Scarbosa. Directing that one to Ennis. Looking to Hagelin.
14 minutes, 13
Gathered up again
seconds.
by Shen. The Flames are moving the puck in their own end. Gets in, looks over his options here. Lets it go. And a save there. Propelled to Gaudreau. Breakaway chance. Score! He's got his second.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
Really good positioning. He's in the butterfly where he's got most of the net covered, but there's obviously a hole and the puck's behind him.
Calgary's prevailed again on the face-off in the neutral
By
zone.
number 7, Thomas.
Wants the shelter of the corner here.
Assisted by number 13.
Big drive, not through.
And by number 2, Luke Shen.
The Flames with possession up the wing.
16 minutes.
He gains the zone. He
seconds.
scores!
That slap shot had some steam on it.
Sometimes the puck just sounds hard when the shooter unloads it, Eddie. The goalie was in good position, but this whistled past him. He didn't even move.
The Penguins win that neutral zone faceoff.
Scored by number 18.
Nearing the last minute of play in the first.
Assisted by number 23.
And decides to play it the other way.
And by number
Wanting to
7,
generate something up the wing. Breakaway!
Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 19 seconds.
Hoping to gain ground by giving up some now. He's got this one. He's got to hurry. First period is in the books. So are a lot of goals, but just on one side of the ledger.
Hey fans, time
Let's
for
check
our
out the shots on
Live.
goal, and
If
one
you'd like
gets
to
an
join our
exclamation
Insiders
point.
Club here
Listen to
tonight,
this.
you can get
20
media
for Calgary
access to upcoming
and
press
1 for the
conferences,
Penguins.
practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free.
Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
Pittsburgh's lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Sent in by Kessel. Out of their own end and still with it. In all alone. Marvelous save. All those glorious moves, not enough. He had the goalie beat and hit the iron. Out of his crease to take it. What'll he do with this? Pressing on with it in center ice. Shoots. Score! What a phenomenal night for this guy.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Edzo, I got a good look at this one. He's in the butterfly. It looks from my position like he's got the entire net covered. Obviously, there's a little bit open.
Calgary has hammered home yet another goal. They've got a lot of shots, and now they've got goals to show for their effort. Pittsburgh's got that neutral zone faceoff. Passing one off now to Hornquist.
Mike Scarbosa. Assisted
Onside.
by number 1 and by number 13.
Can make a play from the corner. Took a quick look, saw enough that he wants to retreat.
seconds.
Ennis is dominating. He's got a couple and would love to get that third one.
The Penguins have it through the neutral zone. Delayed penalty call. And we get a penalty here. The referee strides over to hand it out. Petrovich has got a minor penalty here for interference.
You got to be in control. You just can't run around and hit everybody, especially when they don't have a puck.
This has been a power play that's gotten a lot of times, but no goals. Maybe that'll change with this one. The Flames with a face-off win. Got a piece of it. Pass attempt to Monahan. He's in! Keeps it going behind the goalie. Decides there's no play here, and so he'll go back. We'll hope a breakout occurs from behind the net. Up the wing skating with it now. He's in! Behind the net. Forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Gotten quickly back. Has a chance to make a play through the corner. Bennett's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Calgary's back to full strength. They've killed off the penalty. The Flames in their own end lug that puck along. Keeps it going up the wing. He's all alone. He's alone. Will drop back, and maybe something better will happen. Moves to the corner. Calgary's in their own end, carrying it on. Wanting to accelerate ahead in the defensive zone. Oh, and he is drilled.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Carries it to the corner. Flings it. He scores! Evgeny Malkin.
This is one shot I wish more young hockey players would use. Everybody wants to take the big slapper. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick. Comes off your stick, and that was quick.
The Flames are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. And now it's directed to Hagelin. We're going to get a penalty. It's a delayed call. Calgary is getting 2 minutes for boarding. There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening? Giordano's got his stick on it. Kane's going to the box, and the call is tripping. Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now. Gets in. What'll he do? Big chance here. The Flames control the play in their own end. He goes back now behind his own net. Goes back into his own end of the ice to see how things are developing. He's got this one, and they're after him. Takes it to the corner. Doesn't take long to see if there's an opening. He decided there wasn't one, so back he goes. Keeps on going in the defensive zone. Trying to keep it wedged along the boards. And he's all alone. The Penguins' power play is over. It has been empty for the night and a lot of chances. He retreats now, getting back to his own end. Trying to generate something from behind his own net. Calgary's got it and moving up the wing. Big chance! He's got a chance! A return back. And he retreats back from center ice. The Flames organizing back. In their own end. And he'll keep possession along the boards. Moves it to the corner. Heads on behind. Back on his stick. Chooses the corner for this. He's going to skate it on back now. Moving it to Dumba. Up the wing still with possession. Skilled play by Whiteman. Almost like a cement wall that time. And that puck is not going where he wanted it to.
Well, that's got to hurt. That is a solid hit.
A hammer shot from the point. Score!
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicket shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Wow, crazy, Edzo. He's got a clean look at this. He's set. He just can't react in time.
Calgary's lead is already enormous. Will they just sit on this now and get the horn at the end of the second? The Flames control at center ice. Calgary is setting things up in their own end. Gets in. What'll he do? He's alone. Carries it to the corner. Puck grab, they're ready to go. Calgary's continuing to probe up the wing.
17 minutes, 3 seconds.
Curls on back and readies an attack. Trying to go to Ennis.
1 minute left.
Breakaway! Score! He got iron with that shot.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
This is a perfect shot, Edzo, as you mentioned. Delivered quickly, but it's off the post and in. Not much you're going to do about that.
The Flames have built a tremendous lead here in the second period. Not a lot of time left, but an entire third ahead. Perhaps they can enlarge it even more. Calgary's got that one. Now what? Breakaway! He scores! What a tremendous night for him!
19 minutes, 6 seconds.
Oh, he looked confident on that breakaway right before he scored.
The butterflies become a default position for the goaltender, Edzo, and while the shot is nice, he's down in that butterfly position way too quickly.
The Flames have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period. Calgary's got another face-off win.
Scored by number 17.
Pitching this one to Dumba. Gets a little drop-off from the goalie here.
By number 18.
He's in on an onside play. Got the pad on it. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. The Flames just got too close. Goaltender interference, and it's a minor. with a shot.
Number 17, Michael Scarboza. 2 minutes.
40 minutes have been played in this contest, and everyone gets a break, but just for a moment. Third period coming up. Let's check out the shot board here. Here at the end of 2 periods, 27 for the Flames and 3 for the Penguins. 40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
The Flames have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
Pittsburgh's doing well here right at the start because they won the faceoff and they're on the power play. Sets up Shaw. Skated on back. And in their own end, looking for options. Nicely into the zone. In all alone! Looks over his options from the corner. Moves behind the net. Hoping for better things if he turns back. In the defensive zone, continuing on. Petrovic's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. The Penguins' power play has been a failure again. Around through the corner right now. Hoping to recoil back in his own end. Pushing it on along the boards. A breakaway. Keeps it going back behind the net. Big drive! Score! He's got his second of the game.
He shot that puck so hard, I only saw it when it finally came back out of the net.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses, he drops into the default butterfly position to see if he can cover enough net.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Snapping a pass to Hagelin. Mashed in. Calgary's in their own end, continuing on.
71.
Wow, look at him. He's got a long way to go. Does he have enough gas?
Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 6 seconds.
The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. With a blast. Punched away. Pitching it to Hagelin. Good intercept. It's Kitty cornered in. Chooses the corner. Blocked that one. Hangs on to that one, and he'll see a face-off right near him.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already, but you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Good job on the draw. Oh, did he ever get mashed?
Whoa, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
Anna's decision was pretty easy. This low in a slot, just snap it home.
His technique is good. The butterfly is really solid. He just gets beaten with a better shot here.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Scored by number 12, Chris Tanev.
And this is his drop back. He's going back to get organized.
14 seconds.
In the defensive zone, still in control. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Corralled by Jonathan Taves. Continues on back a little further. Possession still as he moves up the wing. Carried to the corner by Taves. Decides to drop back a bit here. Turns around back in his own end to try and get something better. Decides to curl back a little further. Calgary's moving to center. Still on the move up the boards. Great score!
Fairland's quick wrist shot surprised the goaltender in close.
A lot of times the goaltender feels like his positioning is perfect and he's got the net covered. Guess what? He doesn't.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Pittsburgh's got it off the draw at center.
Number 10,
Calgary's recoiling back in the defensive zone. Up the board, still in control.
Jonathan
Holds in the corner.
And by number 11, Patrick Kane.
Lets a shot go.
10 minutes.
Marched narrowly inside. Calgary's carrying it up the wing. Looks from the corner. Thinking maybe his goalie's got a better idea. Closer to him now. Pushing it on in their own end. And they are in. Breakaway chance! Back on his stick. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. Oh, he's got this one, but can they catch up to him? Score! And that is the 300th goal of a wonderful career.
The list is not that long for 300 career goal scorers, but it just got a little longer here with this one. He had that look of no doubt he was going to score on that breakaway.
Whoa, it looks like his trapper's got a hole in it there, Edzo. He gets beat low to the glove side.
Calgary's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play.
Scored by number 17, Mike Scott.
Looking from the corner.
Assisted by number 7, Thomas.
Puck is picked up by Ennis.
14 minutes.
That puck's loose. He couldn't get through the roadblock. Gains the zone and looks over his options. And he retreats back with the puck. Out in the slot. Score! He's got his second.
The goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Edzo, just because you're in the butterfly doesn't mean you can give in to the shooter. You still have to move. He looked like he thought he was in perfect shape to make the stop and didn't have to move. Bad guess.
Calgary's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Puck is grabbed by Pouliot. The Flames lug that along in their own end. Carries it to the corner.
And by number 22, Tyler Witherspoon.
And he drops back to get things set again.
16 minutes.
Wants to get something regenerated, but from his own end of the ice. Calgary is carrying on up the wing. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? We near the final minute of play in the third period. Turning point was the anthem in this one. Seeks the corner. Keeps it going behind the goalie. And angled to Myers. Nice keep at the blue line to keep the attack going. Score! It's a hat trick!
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Enzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
Calgary's collected another victory on the faceoff. Right into the slot. Tip by the stick. That's just good fundamental defense. And he will go back with this one. Calgary's in control of the puck in their own end.
19 minutes, 21
Gathered up by Malkin. And out of all of that, the goalie's helmet was knocked off, and play is stopped.
18. We'd like to thank you, fans, for all of your support.
Solid, clean win. Fantastic job in goal tonight. Another shutout.
A shutout takes a full team effort, and it starts with the goaltender, and he continues that shutout streak.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.